What you're about to hear is a first-hand account of an encounter sent to us through our website at bigfootclassified.com or the Squatch line at 878-SQUATCH. That's 878-778-2824. And now for the encounter.
Hi, my name's Alan. I'm calling from central Pennsylvania. My story goes back probably to about 1979, 1980. My father and I were night fishing in a local creek. It's called Fishing Creek. And we were away from the road, away from houses, away from people. And just as it started to get dark, we heard movement, and being where we were, we thought deer. So, it was no big deal. Then after it got dark, and nobody knew where we were, we had to walk probably quarter mile, half mile up the creek where we were fishing. Stones started to fall around us. And this is before everything was big, where people said, oh yeah, Bigfoot throws stones at you and you got to watch out. And this was before anybody even knew anything about that. Then they started landing in the water right in front of us. And I'm not talking about pebbles. I'm talking about, hefty stones, like larger than softballs, literally splashing us. My dad yelled, as a father would, and it didn't matter. Then the tree started shaking after he yelled. It was almost as if he made this animal upset that he was showing aggression towards it. Then the rocks got bigger and started landing on the dirt around us. And I got scared. I was probably about 14, 15 years old at the time. And I said, Dad, let's get out of here. I don't know what this is. It doesn't make any sense. It's not kids. So we hiked it out of there quickly, and it followed us, throwing the stones in the creek, and along the creek you could hear the bushes on the other side of the creek really shaking. This was probably in July of 79, so there wasn't like a whole lot of Bigfoot sightings in Pennsylvania at that time, or at least there weren't Bigfoot sightings that were broadcast. I don't know if, in fact, this was a Squatch, but I do know that whatever it was big and was telling us to get the hell out of there. And we did. We hightailed it out of there. And honestly, to this day, I have not gone back to that spot. The other thing is that I didn't add, the other side of the creek from us was a very small patch of ground with trees. And then there was a sheer wall, probably 40 feet high, 30 feet high. So the stones weren't coming from the top of that. They were coming across the creek at us. They weren't coming off the top of this cliff that was there. So I just wanted to share my story. I've only ever told maybe 4 or 5 other people about this. My dad has never spoken about it since. He's passed since this happened, but we never told anybody what happened there, and we never fished that spot together again. So I just thought I'd throw that out there. It's an old story, but it is a true story. And in July here in Pennsylvania, around that time, we have a lot of blackberries growing. So I don't know if they were following the food up or down. I don't know which direction they follow, if they follow that creek.
If you've had a cryptid encounter, a close brush with Bigfoot, or a story that sends chills down your spine, we want to hear it. Visit BigfootClassified.com to report your encounter, or give us a call on the Squatch line at 878-SQUATCH. That's 878-778-2824. Your story might just be the next one echoing through the airwaves of Bigfoot Classified.